Greetings once again. Welcome to Live with Chatufa. I just hope and pray that all is well with you. In a very embarrassing development, a Zimbabwean chief Seke of the Seke area has been embarrassed by court for chanting Zanu PF slogans. And this has become one of the most victorious court cases that are concerning how many people that are supposed to be political in Zimbabwe are finding themselves siding with ZANU-PF and openly defying the constitution of the land. We have seen that many people, including those that are civil servants, we have people like, George Charamba, we have people like Nick Mangwana. Those people really are not supposed to be talking on behalf of ZANU-PF. Those are civil servants, and they are supposed to be apolitical. No civil servant must be active in politics. The courts, the chiefs themselves are also community leaders, and these are not supposed to be aligned to any political party. They must support every government that comes into power. But it's not happening in Zimbabwe because Mnangagwa continues to capture everyone. Everyone is captured. And this is why we see chiefs becoming, and sabukus also threatening people and evicting some of them that they call opposition maybe, and so on and so forth, all because of that. So this chief, where it was not necessary, he started just chanting ZANU-PF slogans, and some individuals had to take him to court for that, and he thought he was going to win because he was saying something that is in line with Mnangagwa and ZANU-PF. But unfortunately, he lost the case because the court did order him that he must retract those statements that he uttered. The High Court has delivered a landmark ruling against Chief Seke, finding that he violated the constitution by chanting ZANU-PF slogans while addressing a gathering, breaching Section 67 of the Constitution and Section 28, subsection 2, which prohibits traditional leaders from interference. Right, that's exactly what the law says. But unfortunately, law is no longer being followed in our country. It's just a big lawless country with people just doing what they want. It's also because the courts themselves have been captured and they are not delivering judgments. If our courts were still intact and could still stand with the constitution, I'm sure that a lot of this lawlessness that we are seeing happening in the nation is not going to be happening, or was not going to be experienced in the manner they are experienced right now. It is all because the very custodians of the law are the ones that are breaking it for their own advantage. So chiefs are making life difficult, especially for villagers, people that are in the villages, people that are in resettlement areas and so on. They are being threatened. And that's why at times it becomes very difficult for opposition to penetrate some of these areas or even to be voted for in such areas, because the people are always under fear. They are threatened, they are coerced, they are frogmaged to rallies and to voting stations. They are threatened with losing their land if they are going to be voting. They are told there's going to be a camera somewhere that sees you each time you vote. So there is quite a lot of work to educate, especially the people that are out there in the rurals, to be educated that there is no camera that sees you when you vote and issues like that. So information dissemination is also a problem in Zimbabwe. It's not moving. Information does not move. It's blocked by ZANU-PF. So it's only probably social media, but once again, social media is limited because people would need to have internet, people would need to have data. And this is not a luxury in Zimbabwe. It is actually a big challenge because people are failing just to feed. What more to have data and the like? It won't be possible. So this is the scenario that we are facing. At least we are saying this must, be an example to many other chiefs and other sabukus who are putting or making lives difficult for people for political reasons. They are not supposed to be active in politics. They are supposed to be leaders of communities, and everyone must benefit from the leadership of each chief or whoever it is, community leaders that are in their areas. Once they start to align with ZANU-PF, it becomes problematic, because you are no longer a leader of everyone. You are not just a leader of very few individuals who are going to be enjoying while the masses are being threatened. So this is what it is, family. We are going to be meeting around 7:30, somewhere there, when we start to do our main shows on our main channel, Chatufa TV Productions. Otherwise, I salute you and thank you so much for joining me as we are reviving Live with Chatufa. All salutes, all my love to you. You are blessed.